Ever wondered how to bring the magic of your outdoor garden inside your home? Well, you're not alone. Indoor herb gardening has been taking the world by storm, transforming ordinary kitchens into vibrant, aromatic havens. Imagine having fresh basil, mint, or rosemary at your fingertips, ready to add that special touch to your homemade meals. Not only does an indoor herb garden offer the convenience of fresh herbs year-round, but it also adds a dash of nature into your living space. Its benefits go beyond aesthetics and culinary delights, though. Indoor herb gardening is known for its therapeutic effects, helping to reduce stress and boost mood. The best part? It's easier than you might think. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or a total novice, indoor herb gardening is a simple and rewarding endeavor. A variety of herbs, from chives and oregano to parsley and thyme, are well suited to indoor growth, meaning you can curate your indoor garden to your personal tastes and cooking needs. But how to start an indoor herb garden, you may ask? Stay tuned to find out. What's the first thing you need to consider when starting an indoor herb garden? The right container, of course. Now you might be wondering, why is the container so important? Well, it's because the right container will ensure your herbs have the perfect environment to grow. It needs to have proper drainage to prevent waterlogging, as herbs don't appreciate wet feet. The beauty of indoor herb gardening is that you can get creative with the containers. Traditional pots are always a safe bet, but why not try something a bit more quirky? Mason jars, old teacups, even an antique watering can. As long as it has drainage, it can be a home for your herbs. But remember, where there's water, there's potential for a mess. So, to keep your surfaces clean and dry, place a saucer or plastic protector underneath your containers. This will catch any excess water and save you from unnecessary cleanup. So you've got your containers ready, but what's next? Now, what kind of herbs should you choose for your indoor garden? The answer to that question largely depends on your culinary preferences and the conditions of your indoor space. However, some herbs are renowned for their adaptability to indoor conditions. These include basil, with its sweet and spicy notes, perfect for that homemade pesto or summer salad. Chives, too, are a great option, offering a mild onion flavor that can be sprinkled on just about any dish for a fresh kick. Mint is a must-have for its refreshing taste and its ability to thrive indoors. It's perfect for your teas, cocktails, or even as a garnish. Oregano is another herb that does quite well indoors. Its robust flavor is a staple in Italian and Greek cuisines. Parsley, a versatile herb, can be used in soups, salads, and sauces, while rosemary, with its pine-like flavor, is a great companion to your roasts. Finally, we have thyme. This herb brings a subtle, dry aroma and a slight minty flavor, making it a great addition to your poultry, fish, or vegetable dishes. Now, once you've decided on the herbs you want to grow, you need to consider how you're going to start them off. You have three main options: seeds, cuttings, or seedlings from a garden shop. Seeds can be a fun and rewarding way to start, but they require patience as they take time to germinate. Cuttings are a quicker option. You simply take a cutting from a mature plant, place it in water until it grows roots, and then plant it. This method, however, requires you to have access to a mature plant. The third option, and arguably the easiest, is to buy seedlings from a garden shop. This way, you get a head start as the plants are already partially grown. Great, you've chosen your herbs, but where should you place them? Location, location, location. Where should you place your indoor herb garden? It's the age-old real estate mantra, and it applies equally to your indoor herb garden. Now, you might be thinking, it's indoors. How important can location really be? Well, let me tell you, sunlight is the secret sauce of successful herb gardening, and getting it right can make a world of difference. Herbs are like solar-powered factories, churning out flavors and fragrances, all thanks to the energy they absorb from the sun. They need at least 6 hours of sunlight per day to thrive. So, scout your home for a sunny spot. A bright window would be ideal. South-facing windows usually offer the most light, but east or west-facing ones can work well too. Now, if you're living in a cave or your house just doesn't get a lot of sunlight, don't despair. We live in a time of technological miracles, and you can replicate the sun's effects with grow lights or LED lights. These lights can provide your herbs with the light they need to photosynthesize and grow. They're especially useful in winter when sunlight can be scarce. And remember, the location isn't just about sunlight. Your herbs don't want to be in the path of hot or cold drafts, so avoid placing them near heaters, air conditioners, or drafty windows. They're not fans of dramatic temperature swings, and who can blame them? So to recap, find a sunny spot, preferably near a bright window, away from drafts, and if sunlight is scarce, consider investing in some grow lights. Got it? Good. Now that you've found the perfect spot, how do you care for your herbs? But that, my friends, is a tale for another scene. Stay tuned. How do you ensure your herbs thrive indoors? A question that garners a variety of responses, yet the answer is simpler than you might think. Watering your indoor herbs is the first step in their care. While it's crucial to keep the soil moist, overwatering is a common mistake that can lead to root rot and other complications. So, how do you strike the right balance? Well, let's think of it this way. Herbs are like cats. They don't like wet feet. So, ensure that the soil is damp to the touch but not waterlogged. A good rule of thumb is to water your herbs when the top inch of soil feels dry. Now let's talk about harvesting. You might think that picking leaves off your herbs would hinder their growth, but it's actually the opposite. Regular harvesting encourages new growth and helps your herbs stay bushy and productive. Picture it like giving your herbs a little haircut now and then. It keeps them looking fresh and promotes healthy growth. As your herbs continue to grow, they might start to feel a bit cramped in their containers. It's like living in a studio apartment when you really need a 2-bedroom house. When this happens, it's time to consider transplanting. This process involves moving your herbs to a larger container to give them more room to grow. It's like moving from a tight city apartment to a spacious suburban home, and your herbs will thank you for the upgrade. However, remember that transplanting should be undertaken with care. It's a delicate procedure, akin to a plant version of open-heart surgery, so handle your herbs gently and give them time to adjust to their new homes. With these care tips, your herbs are set to flourish. But how can you make your indoor herb garden stylish? Want to add a touch of style to your indoor herb garden? Well, we have some exciting ideas that will transform your indoor herb garden into a chic space that's both practical and aesthetically pleasing. First on our list is the chalkboard planter. This trendy container allows you to jot down the names of your herbs, watering schedules, or even your favorite recipes right on the planter itself. It's a fun, interactive way to keep track of your garden and inject some personality into your space. Next up, we have the wall-mounted grow light. This is a fantastic solution for those darker corners of your home. It's not just functional, providing that much-needed light for your herbs, but it also creates a warm, inviting ambiance in your space. Imagine your herbs basking in the soft glow of the grow light, bringing a touch of nature indoors. For the vintage enthusiasts out there, mason jars in a vintage milk crate could be your go-to. This idea marries rustic charm with modern urban gardening, creating a unique and stylish herb garden. The clear glass of the mason jars allows you to see the progress of your herbs, adding an educational twist to this stylish setup. And lastly, for the boho chic-inspired gardeners, wall-mounted macrame holders are a great choice. These intricately woven holders add a soft, textural element to your indoor garden, while also saving valuable countertop space. They're perfect for trailing herbs like ivy or mint, creating a lush green cascade that's truly eye-catching. With these stylish ideas, your indoor herb garden is not just practical, but also a beautiful addition to your home decor.